Well, hello and welcome again to this week's Celebration Assembly, where we take a look at some of the wonderful work that's been produced by the children of Peterchurch Primary School. So without further ado, let's see who has impressed their teacher this week. And we start in Ash class, and Aidan here has produced a lovely story. I know in Ash, you've been focusing on the sound ur, and you've really managed to include lots of ur words in your very clearly written story, such as picture, mixture, cured, measured, adventure. What a lot of ur words. Excellent work, Aidan. Oscar, also in Ash class, has been asked to produce some sort of an explanation of some of the key words from their key story of the week. And looking at your sentences, I'm gathering those words are spontaneous, bedraggled, and scurried. And what powerful words they are for someone so young, all written in clearly written sentences. Excellent work. Moving on to Cherry class now, and I gather your Egyptian project is coming to an end. And Edie here has been very hard at work, and she has produced her own pyramid. And I can see you've tried to make it more authentic with some tea staining there, Edie, and you've written facts about the pyramids and their construction on each face. And you've put that pyramid along with some models, possibly beside the River Cairo. And I've also spotted a shadoof, which the ancient Egyptians used to raise water out of the river. And I'm very impressed. In Cherry class, also, we have Minnie here, who's written a postcard as if she was on holiday in Egypt, and she's written that to her mum, dad, and Freddie. I'm having a great time here in Egypt. The pyramids are huge and the weather is hot. Yesterday I travelled on a camel. It was a fun journey. Wish you were here. Love from Minnie. Very good. In Maple class now, they have been looking at the Tudors, and Samuel has produced a very fine hand drawing of Henry VIII, a rather wealthy individual. And I know you've been looking at their clothing, and you have made a very good effort and got the patterns and the colour spot on. Oliver, meanwhile, has produced a news report for the London Times. And I like the way, Oliver, your headline is alliterative. Pesky pigeon, very, very catchy. And your opening paragraph has a lovely reporting style. On the 28th of December 2020, in London, a top secret briefcase fell into the wrong hands or wings. The disaster involved a local spy going by the name of Walter. A spy, name top secret, and a pesky, peckish pigeon. Oliver, I can see you've clearly worked really, really hard and produced a lot of writing there, a complete report, and you even tell us that the pigeon is doing just fine at the end, which is really reassuring. In Oak class, Amy has produced a splendid letter to his wife, taking the role of Macbeth, I think Amy is here, from Macbeth to his wife, after the murder of King Duncan. We've got further gruesome facts within that letter there. It seems to be a theme of Oak class the last few weeks. And Amy, what I really, really like here is the real care and attention you have obviously paid to your sentence structure, to the language that you've used and your word choices, such as sorrow and regret. I was very, very impressed with this letter, Amy. Keep up the good work. William, meanwhile, has obviously a keen eye for art and has produced two wonderful drawings of a rich Tudor man, King Henry VIII, featuring again, and also a rich Tudor lady. And I was particularly impressed with the high level of presentation within your work. And I like the way you've added those definitions of clothing, such as a corset or a kirtle, which I've never heard of, I have to admit. Good work, William. And there we have it. Another fine collection of work from our children here. You've clearly been working really, really hard. Well done to everybody who's produced some very fine work this week. You obviously deserve a nice break at the weekend. Let's hope it snows again on Sunday. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. And make sure you get some rest and enjoy yourselves. And we'll see you again next week on Monday morning. Goodbye.